morning, my beautiful friends. Welcome to Fit Journey Life. Thank you very much for choosing to join me on the mat. And I would like to invite you to think of your own intention as we explore the practice today. If you choose so, you may join into my own intention of finding love for yourself so you can share that love with others. As we go through this practice, concentrate on the feelings that arise within yourself. Either it's a feeling of unsettlement, some type of things that still need to be resolved. Maybe it's a peaceful and happy feeling, and allow yourself to keep the ones that suit you, and the ones that no longer suit you, recognize them. Show the gratitude for them, and allow them to go. For our practice today, we will be using the belt, blocks, a rolled up mat, or you can use a rolled up bath towel in place, a pillow or a bolster, go ahead and find a space on your floor for yourself, and join me today for this practice. To start off, we're going to go ahead and make a mudra, Abhaya Hridaya Mudra. It's fearless. Abhaya means fearless, Hridaya means heart, and mudra is a lock, energy lock. So we're going to cross our arms and interlace our pinky fingers, our ring fingers, middle fingers, and have our pointer and thumb meet together. Go ahead and find your space on the mat. Ground yourself, elongate yourself through the spine, and bring your hands towards your heart. Finding that beautiful energy that enters your body, inviting it and allowing it to disseminate throughout. Taking in deep inhalations through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Noticing all the feelings that arise. Notice how you feel in the beginning of the practice. So at the end, you can take a note how you feel after you finish your practice. Stay here for a few more breaths. Inviting the courage and strength into your body. Cultivating the love for yourself within yourself. If you have your eyes closed, imagine that you are inside the ball of energy, the light, and as every breath that you take, that light shines more brighter. And with every exhalation that you make, that light spreads out further within and outside of yourself, And you begin to share this light with others in your life. Reinforce your intention of choosing to love yourself deeply and kindly, so you may share this love with others. Let's go ahead and transition into our Vajrasana. I'm going to bring my knees together and my toes are going to meet together. My heels are out here, and I'm going to find a place on my heels to sink deeper and closer to the ground. I'm going to realign my spine here. Maybe move a little forward and back, creating that C curve, and just lengthening from the bottom all the way up to my crown, finding that length. Just moving your shoulders a little bit, finding the space. And then I'm going to clasp my arms. Inhale deep through the nose and exhale down. Let's repeat 9 more times. Inhale up and down. Good. Up and down. Up and down. As a variation, you may just lift your arms up and bring them down. Inhale, exhale. 4 more times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Great job. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Now go ahead and open up your arms all the way, bringing your shoulder blades together, and exhale, hug yourself and show that love for yourself. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Good job. Keep breathing in and out as you open up your arms and continue to hug yourself, being gentle and being kind to yourself. Good job. Inviting that vital energy inside you and exhaling the energy that doesn't suit you anymore. Okay. Let's go 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now bring your palms to the sides. You can place them on your knees. And let's work our neck. Neck rolls 10 times to one side. I'm starting off gentler. Today I feel a little bit of a tension in my neck. I want to take my time to ease into this movement. 5 more times. If you would like to add breath, you're going to inhale. And then exhale as you bring your chin down towards your chest. Inhale, and when you move your head to the back, and then exhale. Good. A couple more times here. And let's change our sides. If you feel like you are starting to get a better range of movement, you can increase the speed. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more times. 9 and 10. Wonderful. Now let's transition into cat and cow, bringing our knees onto the mat and setting our palms onto the mat as well. Our arms and upper part of our legs are perpendicular to the mat, to the flooring, and we're going to inhale, lift our chest up, and the back. And go ahead, explore your movement here. Inhaling, exhaling, taking a gaze to the back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, squeeze, bring belly button to the back, towards your spine. Inhale, exhale. Let's continue this 5 more times. Inhaling and exhaling. Finding that vitality and movement in our spine. Great job, everyone. All right, now I'm going to switch my position so you can see. We're going to do the bird dog. All right, so bring your right arm to the front. Find your stability through the left palm, opening your fingers and extending the left leg all the way. Inhale, exhale. Bring your knee towards your elbow. Inhale 4 more times. Exhale, good job. Inhale, stretch. Try to reach the front and the back. And bring the elbow and knee together. 2 more times here, friends. Inhale, exhale. Great job. Let's introduce 5 more movements with cat and cow here. Taking a deep breath in, expanding your lungs and opening your heart, broadening your shoulders, and bringing on the exhalation belly button towards our spine. Inhaling deep and then slowly exhaling. Wonderful. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Changing our sides. We're going to extend the left arm to the front. Ground yourself through the left knee and the right palm. Squeeze your glutes and extend the right leg. Stay here for a few moments. If you would like to stay instead of move, that's fine. You can look for the balance. And exhale, bring the knee to your elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Great job, friends. 5. Right. Let's transition into the child's pose. I'm going to turn to the left side of my mat and bring my arms to the front for a gentle stretch here. And you're welcome to stay in this stretch if you wish, maybe utilizing your blocks, the height that better suits you for today. Or you can bring your palms facing up and your hands around your body. We're going to drop the head down onto the mat, allowing the gravity to ground the body, stabilizing it on the mat, and noticing that with every inhalation and exhalation, we still feel vibration in our heart, those gentle vibrations, that vital force that drives us. And if any emotions keep rising, please feel them, invite them, keep them if they suit you, and the ones that don't, welcome them for a few moments and allow them to leave. Bringing my palms to the front of the mat, I'm going to find myself in a tabletop position. To start off, the tops of my feet are pressing into the mat. My arms are perpendicular to the mat. So are my femur bones. And here I'm going to tuck my toes under, press into the web between my pointer and my thumb, and press into the tips of the other fingers, lifting my knees off the ground, extending and pressing gently into my heels. Maybe find your opportunity here to press one heel at a time. Create that range of motion in your body, and maybe invite a little bit motion in your hips if it feels good. Ask yourself what feels good for you today and explore. This is your opportunity and this is your time. As you cultivate a love for yourself. Now, if you would like, I'm going to move this mat here, the rolled up blanket here. If you would like, you can also bring the block underneath right there to give yourself a stretch just enough to progress further if needed later. Pressing away from your palms, your chest is drawn towards your hips. Finding that length in your spine from your Muladhara chakra all the way to the crown chakra. Here, for the next few breaths, I'm going to attempt to bring my toes down towards the mat. Inhaling and exhaling, feeling those stretching sensations. Lengthening your body. To transition into our variation of a pigeon, we're going to bring the right knee to the front. Squaring our hips, drawing the right hip to the back and left hip to the front, untucking our toes, placing the left knee on the mat. And here, with your hips, try to sink down onto the mat as far as you can. You can place your hips onto the heel, or you can shift them slightly to the side if it feels more comfortable. For an added comfort, go ahead and use the block. Bring it under the right hip and gently shift to the side, still bringing the left hip forward. Let's breathe in 3 times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in that wonderful energy. Inhale and exhale. Lifting yourself through the right knee, maybe bringing the right leg a little bit to the back to find that 90-degree rotation, and placing the right palm to the front, twisting to find the extended back leg, and finding that alignment of the inner part of your foot with the knee. We're going to inhale and lift our arm, left arm up, the fingertips reaching towards the sky. Stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, and 1 more. Inhale. Imagine there's a 6-pointed emerald star in the center, in the area where your heart is. And you're inhaling that energy, and then exhale. Wonderful. Turn to the right, bringing the knee in. We're going to keep our hips lifted, keep the leg extended. Stay here in a lifted low lunge, a variation of one. We're going to utilize, I'm going to go ahead and grab my belt. I'm creating a loop, and I'm going to take this loop around my foot and over my shoulder. Please utilize a towel or a pillowcase and settle yourself down closer to the mat. Once again, squaring your hips by bringing the right hip to the back and the left hip forward. Tugging gently, just enough to feel the stretch in your left glute. Pressing down. And keep your shoulders broad. Keep your heart open. You may fix your gaze on a certain area as you take your deep breath. 1 more inhalation, and then exhale. And drop the left leg onto the floor. Take your time to find yourself just to relax a little bit. We're going to press into downward dog here. If you find that you have more range of motion now in your heels, go ahead and drop them by pressing away from your palms, lifting your hips up, keeping your knees soft, transitioning. Take the deep breath in through the nose and transition into a plank. Keep your belly button tucked in, and we're going to lower ourselves into Chaturanga and Bhujangasana Cobra. You can keep your elbows half lifted, slightly bent, or you may completely extend. But please utilize the caution if you have back problems, opening up your shoulders here and allowing your heart shine. Exhale, tuck your toes under and transition to the downward dog. Continue pressing away from the palms, elongating the biceps, drawing the heart towards your hips, and lifting your hips up. Lower your knees down and let's rest into child's pose. Your option is to keep your arms in the front or bring them to the back, interlacing your body and finding your comfort. Stay here for a few breaths. Let's check in with your feelings. Do you feel content right now? Do you feel a little agitated? Or do you feel peaceful? Do you feel happy? Maybe there's a glimpse of sadness. Maybe there's a glimpse of vulnerability. Maybe there's a glimpse of satisfaction and hope for the future. Draw your attention to your heart. Feel your heart beating. Give yourself appreciation for being alive. And for having this opportunity to live in this human experience. Gently awaken your body. I'm going to turn to the other side of the mat and press myself into downward dog once again, finding that, making that cupping area in my palm. I'm going to press into downward dog, lifting my hips up, drawing my heart towards my hips, and pressing the heels down. And go ahead and relax. Sometimes we tend to be tense and our body is in a way paralyzed. Instead of just relaxing and exploring, it stays in one place. So I invite you to just relax. Relax as you sink deeper into your stretch wherever you are at on this journey. Drawing the left knee to the front. Untucking the toes of your right leg. Keeping your right knee down on the mat. Finding the balance. And support your hip with the block if needed. Pressing into the tips of your fingers, lifting your heart, broadening your shoulders, drawing the right hip to the front and back, left hip to the back. Let's stay here in this pose and breathe for 3 breaths. Inhale in, exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, feel the lift, and then exhale, gently sinking down once again. Tuck the toes of the right foot under and rotate your left knee to the front at the 90-degree angles. Bring the left palm down onto the mat in front of you. Find the length in your right leg, all the way from the hips down to the mat where your toes are pointing forward and the inner part of your foot is aligned with your knee, finding yourself mostly in the frontal plane. Inhale, reach to the sky. As an added help to gain more height, you can bring the block underneath your palm, pressing into the left palm, extending the right arm. Maybe feeling the tingling sensation. Do you feel it in your fingertips as you're trying to reach upward? Pressing into your left knee to stabilize yourself and engaging your glutes. Good. Let's breathe in and out. As you take 2 more breaths, imagine the 6-petaled emerald star in the center of your heart. You're drawing that energy towards your heart with every breath. And with every exhalation, you are allowing it not just to enter and exit your body, but also to disseminate throughout your body. Finding the peace and happiness. Good. Bring the right palm down and take the time. Sometimes if your hips feel a little bit tight, you may just take time to settle back into the next asana. So rotate towards the left short side of your mat. Your knee is pointing forward and keep your hips lifted. Lift your spine up. Engage both of your legs. One is in flexion. The left leg is in flexion. The right leg is in extension. We're going to create a loop with our belt and bring it around your foot. Good. Bring the right hand to the outside, the left hand to the outside of your left knee and draw the belt towards yourself just enough to feel that stretch in the right quad. Staying strong here. Concentrate on the feelings that arise. There may be a little discomfort here, but invite yourself to enjoy this moment by redirecting your attention. Maybe notice the texture of your mat or the colors that are surrounding you, or even a noise for a bit here as we take 3 deep breaths. And exhale, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good job. Go ahead and unwind the belt. Settling yourself down in child's pose, in whichever asana best fits you, in the variation of bringing your arms to the front, or maybe circling them around to the back
once again, take a moment to concentrate on the surrounding area as you take 3 breaths and 3 exhalations. Inhaling through your nose. Notice your lungs expanding. Exhaling. Notice your lungs contracting and the forehead sinking deeper onto your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Allow the gravity to catch your body. Inhale. And exhale.
The next asana is transition into corpse pose, where we're going to lay down on the mat if you wish. Go ahead and bring the pillow underneath. Just kind of gently laying down here, or comfortably, I must say. Extending the legs at first, relaxing your arms. Your arms may be about 10 or so inches away from your body. Your feet are relaxed and toes pointing outward. Now go ahead and start engaging your feet a little bit and bring the right foot down onto the mat, starting to engage your ab muscles and drawing the bottom of your right foot towards your chest. And once you've reached that point where you're ready to lift your knee, go ahead and start lifting your knee, gently easing into the stretch to open your hips. Breathing in and out. Now allowing the body to restore itself after this invigorating and twisty practice. Take the outside of your right knee and draw with the help of your left arm, hand down for an additional twist. Extend the right arm to the side and find the comfortable position here for yourself. It may feel a little bit tight for you and uncomfortable, and that's okay. Find yourself on your journey. If your shoulder is lifted, it's all right. Maybe try to bend it just a little to bring it down just a little bit more. Pressing down. Opening your heart even here. Maybe lifting yourself through the left hip as you situate yourself and broaden your shoulders. Staying in this asana for a few moments, finding the natural breath. Go ahead and either with the help of your left arm or maybe engaging your right glute. Start to bring the knee towards your chest and place the right bottom of your foot onto the mat, engaging your glutes and your ab muscles. Draw the foot down to meet the other foot. And bring your palms facing upward and your hands together into the beginning pose of our corpse. And lift your left knee, bringing the bottom of your foot onto the mat and gently sliding it towards you, towards your upper body, starting to engage your hip flexors and bring the knee towards your chest, maybe allowing the arms gently to wrap around the knee as you press the knee in towards your heart. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, find the space in your hips. Sometimes we want to rush and just get things done. But sometimes in yoga, I also catch myself finding that I just need to allow the time to work for myself, where I am able to relax completely and be patient as I sink deeper into the asanas and as I explore my sensations. So if I allow the time to work this magic, I'm able to start peeling off those layers within myself and concentrate on the sensations and the feelings and the thoughts that come. Bring the right arm to the outside of your left knee. You may use the left arm to either open it up at the shoulder level or keep it a little bit lowered if you want closer to your hips, and draw the knee towards the ground in a twist, starting to adjust yourself and maybe opening your left arm right here. Again, you may lift yourself through the right hip gently, maybe to find more space in your heart area where your rib cage is. As I bring the right hip, as I lift myself through the right hip, I'm able to open up my shoulders a little bit wider. Allow yourself to notice the sensations as you take breath in and out. Engaging in the natural breathing. And asking yourself, how do you feel right now? What thoughts are arising? Start to explore your feelings and your thoughts on a deeper level. If there's agitation, what is the reason for that agitation? If there's enjoyment, what really makes you happy? Do you think it's an opportunity you've taken for yourself to exercise your body and your mind. Engage your glutes and bring your left knee up towards your chest, gently untwisting your body and lowering your left foot onto the mat, starting to slide it towards the right foot. And go ahead, take a deep breath in here and exhale. On the next breath in, engage your glutes and engage your ab muscles, and either allow your feet to walk up towards your glutes or engage your core enough to be able to lift your both knees together, bringing the knees towards your chest, pressing them gently in, and yet finding your strength to keep going. Let's finish this practice in the happy baby pose, opening up our legs, drawing the knees towards the ground. You can clasp your hands around your feet, gently pressing down, or maybe clasp them from the inside. The heart is not running away from emotions, but it kindly accepts all of them. It invites the feelings, and it acknowledges vulnerability through this acceptance. And when it's wide opened, it also allows not only to experience all those feelings and emotions, but by accepting them, the heart allows us to heal. And as it heals, it builds up stronger layers our muscles, our heart muscle gets stronger. To face anything that may come our way. It allows us to build up resiliency. And as it does so, it still feels the same. It feels that it's ready to accept vulnerability, but it also is ready to let go. Hey Adam, can you be quieter, please?
Yeah.
Now we're going to rise up and maybe let's go ahead and make a smaller ball. So we can bring the cervical spine onto the rolled up part and allow ourselves to relax here. This is a little bit gentler for the spine. Stay here for a few moments. Find the gratitude within yourself to say thank you to yourself. Thank you for inviting yourself to be here today, for allowing yourself to take this time to practice, to unite your body and mind and spirit together. And reinforce your agreement to choose to love yourself deeply and kindly, so you can continue to show that love for others. Let's go ahead and rise up. You can turn to your right or your left side, pressing into your palm. Lift yourself off the mat, and as a last little bit, I'm going to inhale, lift your arms up, and then exhale, bring your palms down completely. Lowering yourself to the ground in gratitude to your Mother Earth for holding you and carrying you and blessing you with health. My dear friends, thank you so much for joining me for today's practice, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Enjoy your day.